What it is, vlog? Sunday. Today's Sunday, man. We back in the gym with it. I ain't been uploading. I've been slacking. Y'all gotta get on my ass, bro. When you don't see me on here uploading, you better get on my ass. Yo, Kev, where you at, man? Kev, where you at? Don't be weak. I need some of that shit talking, man. That's what keeps me alive, is shit talking. But we on some burpees. We on some full body workout. And then we're gonna do 30 to 40 minutes on can't even fucking talk, on treadmill incline. You know what I'm saying? We were gonna walk outside, but it starts raining. It started raining, so right now it's pouring and shit, so we're not gonna go outside. We're just gonna do the treadmill in here.
Chop it up.
And you know what time it is. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, okay.
At least 10.
No.
About it, vlog. One thing about it is that people want to consistently hit the gym, but not consistently eat right. And that was me at one point in life, man. At one point in time, I'll be hitting the gym 6-7 times a week. But it's like clocking in the work and not getting your paycheck, because you're doing all this work, but it's not paying off. See what I'm saying? You're gonna come in here, you're gonna work out, right? And then you're gonna eat some bullshit. There's no point of coming in here and working out if you're gonna go eat some bullshit. And it's so quick that body fat can shed, that all this contemplating and all this procrastination, you would already been where you wanna been at, bro. And I wish I'd have been dialed in my macros a long time ago before wasting a whole lot of time. I wasted years of time in the gym just trying to get big and this and that. Fuck all that. How do you feel when you look in the mirror? That's what really counts. Let's get it. Vlog, this shit is not just about the gym, bro. This shit is about keeping your word to yourself, bro. People don't understand this shit. This shit bigger than hitting the gym, bigger than coming in here and lifting some weights. It's bigger than that, bro. It's bigger than that. It's about keeping the word to yourself and being consistent. You be consistent in this shit and what you put in your mouth and eat, you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, you do whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's fucking with you. Because that's the hardest shit. That's what people got problems with. People have the most problems with what they eat and their finances, bro. So if you could restrain from putting some shit in your mouth, you could refrain from spending that money on some stupid shit. You see what I'm saying? So, but people don't get it, man. They think it's just all the gym and this and that. That shit's gonna be that extra push you need in life, bro. People are depressed. People are sad and this and that. Bro, when I was down on my, in my worst times and my hardest times of my life, bro, I got down on that floor and did some push-ups, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pray to God, do some push-ups, do some burpees, do some workout. And that shit just got all that shit off my back, man, off my shoulders, because a lot of times we go through a lot of shit in life. And sometimes it might feel like, you got a lot of shit on your shoulders, man. And shit make you want to break, make you want to fold, make you want to quit life, quit doing certain shit. And this is what's going to push you, man, is keeping your word to yourself and going hard, improving yourself. And when people see that, you attract the right people around you, you attract the right things around you, and you tend to better yourself always. So, that's my motto. I've lived fucked up, partying and drinking and smoking every day and going to sleep late and eating whatever fuck I want and doing whatever fuck I want and you know, just going crazy, like, you know, typical young shit. But to be honest, bro, I'm glad I lived that time in my life, because now I got a taste of this life, and I'm like, yeah, I've been missing out this whole time, bro. I've been missing out this whole time. Waste of time, bro, you know? And you might have to go through that shit in your life, you know? We all go through times in our life and different, at different times, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might learn some shit I might have already learned, or I might be learning some shit you might already learn, you know what I'm saying? So everybody's life is different, bro, and I would just say, you know, for me, I just wish I would got here earlier, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of fucking off and doing all this bullshit when I could have been, you know, on track, been had my money right, been had my life right. But now that I know, you know, I could help people out and show them the real way, you know, because this is the real way, feeling good and eating good and being able to set the example, bro. That's the best thing ever, you know. People look at you and be like, damn, I want to be like him, you know. Younger people, whether it's younger people, older people, people in your family, whoever it is, they look at you like, yeah, I want to be like you, you know, and they come to you for advice, and they know you're the example. So it's a good feeling, you know what I'm saying, rather than being the one in the family that's, you know, typical shit, you know what I'm saying, the typical one that's in the family fucking drinking and smoking and never amounting to shit. That shit whack, you know what I'm saying, that shit lame as fuck. You know, I've been in places where it's like, you see all the dumbass shit that, you know, everybody did, and you're like, this shit's whack, you feel what I'm saying? Bunch of grown-ass men. But anyways, self-improvement is the best thing, bro. Develop yourself to be the best you, and your life will be 1,000 times better, 100%.